Welcome back to my channel for another video. So guys, I'm very excited for this one. So this is my very first penny stock that I've traded in over 2.5 years. This is also my first YouTube video on a penny stock, so I'm very excited. But before we crack on, make sure that you smash that like button, make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And if you want to message me or follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is sambora.00. Okay, so let's crack on guys, but before we do, let's have a little think about what's happening here with these penny stocks. This is a different type of penny stock trade, okay, because this wasn't a scalp. This was an intraday swing. So this is a stock that I identified about 2 months ago, been watching it ever since. At the end of last year, it started to sell off and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Okay, so some news came out last week about the future of this particular stock and everything was very positive about it. Now again, what I will say is, when we scalp on an open, my strategy and the strategy that I teach my students is that we do not trade the news, we don't trade rhetoric or the market sentiment for scalping, okay, because we just trade patterns. Now when you talk about an intraday swing, it's a completely different ball game. You've got to take into consideration the market sentiment, the news and the rhetoric. Okay, so the particular rhetoric on this stock was all positive last week. There's many articles. I'll put one article in the slide for you guys to see, but there was many positive articles. So with the amount of space that had been created over the last number of weeks, with this continuing to sell off, a combination of the news, which is very positive, I knew we were looking at recovery last week. So on Monday, I thought we were going to see the recovery. I took a position, made about $180, liquidated my position because it was starting to basically just consolidate. Okay, so, and I told my students that this would recover on Monday. It didn't recover on Monday, it recovered on Tuesday. So we went back in again on Tuesday and we took the trade. So what's important here is to identify a pattern. Okay, so the pattern for this particular stock was, there was no positive news, it was all negative news, so it just sold off and sold off and sold off. Positive news came out and I knew within 2-3 days that we'd find some form of recovery and it would give us a great opportunity for a long position. So that's exactly what we've done. So going forward guys, what I teach is futures, because I still am the futures guy. So futures, stocks, and we're now trading penny stocks as well. So if you've no interest in futures or stocks and you're a penny stock guy, come on board, because this is what we're going to be doing going forward. It's going to be more comprehensive. We're going to be trading futures, stocks and penny stocks. So if you're interested in penny stocks and you want to join the team, get in touch with me. Okay. Also, in the next month or so, there's going to be students coming over and I'm going to be giving a free workshop to my students, okay, in Malta, because that's where I currently am. I'm in St. Julian's, Malta. Okay, so if you guys want to take advantage of a free workshop for a full week, come and join the team. The team is grown and we're going from strength to strength, which is fantastic to see. A lot of students now making some serious progress. So anyway, back to the penny stock. It's very important guys, when you're trading the penny stock, you've got to be super careful. So the first penny stock that I wanted to trade, I didn't want it to be super volatile because I really need to get back into the swing of things in terms of trading a penny stock. So this is why I took this stock, because there wasn't a lot of volume in it initially. But you will see that as it started to go bullish, more and more positions were taken up by traders all over the world. And the volume really went through the roof on this one for a penny stock. Okay, so very important that when you start to trade penny stocks that you've not done for a while or you've never done them, you're better off choosing a penny stock that is not so volatile. Now going forward, we will be scalping penny stocks, but again, I need to gradually reintroduce myself to trading penny stocks, because penny stocks is a completely different ball game. It's a completely different ball game. Okay, and anyway guys, let's crack on with the video. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. More videos like this coming. And remember, if you want to come out to Malta for a free workshop for a full week, join the team, come out. There'll be some work and we'll also have a bit of fun as well. Beautiful restaurants, beautiful bars on this island, beautiful scenery. So a little bit of work, but also a little bit of pleasure. So if you want to take advantage of that, join the team and let's go. So this is one of a number of articles that was released regarding BKKT. Okay, so this is what you've got to be looking out for when you're intraday swinging or swinging, is you do have to trade the market sentiment, the rhetoric and the news. So I knew we were due a recovery of some sort, and this is not the only piece that was covered on this particular penny stock. So the news was all positive at the end of last week, so I knew without a shadow of a doubt that we were due some form of recovery. So as I said again, guys, if you're intraday swinging or swinging, you have to trade the market sentiment and news, but not for scalping. Okay, so as you can see, I predicted this move the previous day. Okay, so on the opens, when we're scalping, we don't trade the news, we don't trade the market sentiment, and we don't trade rhetoric, all right, because we trade my patterns on the opens, okay? However, when we're intraday swinging, it's a completely different story. So you've seen there, the market has opened. I was waiting for a little pullback. The pullback appeared, so I've gone in with 2,000 lots on a long position, so I've bought it. Now the thing about this stock is it's been selling off significantly since the end of last year, and I've waited and I've waited and I've waited all of that time before placing an entry. Now yesterday I did place an entry and I made like $180, but I liquidated my position because it started to pull back again. Okay, so why have I gone in today and why have I held? Well, the previous day, you can see there on the 10th, it hit a major support level. Okay, now I was watching this on and off all day and I kept getting rejected at a major support level, and I operated in a relatively tight range. So I've gone back in again, going to add to the position because I'm extremely confident now. So another 1,000 lots. Let's add to that. So the reason that I've upped my position is because of my confidence. So again, my confidence came from the major support level okay, that was rejected, and you can see it there. Okay, so obviously this has been recorded over several hours. So I actually held this position for almost 4 hours. Okay, so obviously I've had to edit it, but I literally opened it, you know, almost 2 minutes into the open as soon as I seen my confirmation. And this is the thing about a penny stock, is you've got to be very careful in terms of which ones you pick. So I've been watching this for a couple of months, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And this is what you need to do. You need to choose very carefully what you trade, especially with penny stocks. Now you can see the volume is going to continue to go up, okay? More and more volume is input into this position on the long side. And the reason for that is traders like myself, they've identified where the trend is going, okay? They've identified that is due a recovery. Like I said, I knew last Friday it was due a recovery, and I've been waiting. I thought it would happen on Monday. It didn't happen on Monday. It happened on Tuesday. Okay, so normally I would have taken my profit now, but I was expecting a greater recovery. Okay, so that's the reason that I've held. So now you can look at the volume. Look, 1.8 million. It's gone up significantly. Okay, so it's not just myself that has identified this trend. A lot of traders have also identified it. Hence why there's so much volume in it now. It was only in the hundreds of thousands previously. Now it's almost 2 million. Okay, so, but again, this is coming towards the end of the session. The session's going to end in maybe 2 or 3 hours, something like that. So what do we need to do? We can't push a luck too much. So I'm happy with that. 1.9k. You can't be too greedy. So I'll take that. 1.9k in my first penny stock in 2.5 years. Okay guys, so 1.9k on my first penny stock, BKKT. So I hope you enjoyed that video. As I said, more videos like this coming. And what's important is we will be very, very careful in terms of the penny stocks that we trade. Very, very careful. Okay, we are really going to proceed with caution here, because penny stocks can wipe you out. Okay, so we do not want this. This is why I'll be choosing penny stocks that don't have quite the volatility until we reintroduce ourselves. So hope you enjoyed that video guys. I'll see you again very soon for more videos.